T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
Two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, lovely. I'm laughing. Ahija, we're working on timing. Big up, Sean. Sean, I'm going to get back to you today as well, my bro. Hope you're well. Shout out to everyone watching. It is a live match preview. Spurs take on Liverpool at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in the Carabao semi-final first leg. It is Liverpool's 20th appearance, or will be Liverpool's 20th appearance in the semi-final. Spurs' 18th, representing the two most achieving semi-finalists in this competition, as Liverpool try to secure their first trophy of the season and retain the trophy that they won last season. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. 22 points separate these two teams in the table. When we last played them less than a month ago, Liverpool went there and were absolutely destructive, beat Spurs 6-3 on the day. Could have been a hell of a lot more as well. And I don't know how to feel about this game. Everyone's still in their feelings, and rightly so, about the Man United game. Very annoyed that we didn't capitalize on Arsenal and Chelsea dropping points. However, we didn't lose the game. That's probably the only positive out of the game. But you know, when it comes to a Premier League title race, the moment your rivals slip up, that's when you should be there to capitalize. And in my opinion, the script was written for us to capitalize. However, Man United played a good game. We played well below our standard, and the two matched up, unfortunately. I'm going to speak on the Elon Musk situation first, though, because a couple of you guys are asking about it. Shout out to Hassam, shout out to Man Like Matt, shout out to Tom Little. We spoke about that on Hassam's channel earlier when the news started to break. I don't know too much about Elon Musk. I know he's the founder of Tesla, and he's worth 430 billion. That's his net worth. I know he obviously bought Twitter and changed it to X. Bought Twitter for like $44 billion or 40 billion pounds or something along those lines. Had to get investment to do that. We all know he's rich. From speaking to Tom earlier, who seems pretty clued up on the politics and stuff like that, he doesn't seem like the greatest of human beings. And look, I know the first thing people are going to say is, well, you know, which billionaire is a good human being? I don't like to tar everyone with the same brush. I don't know any I don't know any billionaires. I know a couple of millionaires, and touch wood, God willing, they are very, very lovely people. And from what I know, they haven't stepped on people to get where they are. A billion is very different to a million, though. I get it. I mean, some people have said he's racist. Some people have said he's homophobic, transphobic, and all these things. I can't comment on that because I don't follow him enough to know. I just don't. So a lot of people don't seem to want him. He's very right-wing from what I've been told. And obviously Liverpool's not a right-wing club. We're a left-wing club. I'm not talking about football positions here. Obviously, this is kicking off because the rumors circulated the other day, and then his dad was speaking on TalkSport. Apparently, him and his dad don't have a very good relationship, so I don't know where they'd get that information from. Look, at the end of the day, I don't see FSG selling. I don't see it happening at all. So I think this is a bit of a non-story personally. If it were to happen, then obviously we'd have to discuss it. In terms of financially, we would be absolutely fine, in my opinion. But does he know about football? Does he know which people to get in? How would that disrupt the structure? I mean, for example, Michael Edwards is the head of football operations for FSG, not the head of football operations for Liverpool. Would that have a knock-on effect for him? There'd be so many questions. But as of right now, I don't think there's anything in this story. I think Elon Musk is very smart and knows how to position himself to stay in and around the headlines. And for that reason, I think he's linked himself to Liverpool. If I'm not mistaken, he was linked with Man United recently as well. I don't think this is anything here. Personally, I don't think anything's here. Obviously, we'll follow the story as content creators. But yeah, we can just see, man. We'll see. But look, back to the game, people. And if you haven't already, guys, please do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Back to the game. This is a big game. Liverpool need to bounce back, but Spurs haven't been great either. And for me, this competition represents Spurs' best chance of winning silverware. And look, we all call them Spurs and we all say they don't win stuff. Spurs, for me, will go all out in this game to secure something. Like, it's a huge game for us, but it's massive for them. Like, it's huge for them. We cannot afford to have the attitude against Spurs that we did against Man United, because they will beat us. They have better attackers than Man United, and they attack better than Man United. That is one thing Spurs do well, is that they attack very well. Now, they do have some injuries. They do have some suspensions, as you guys in the chat have beat me to saying. They have suspensions with Maddison and Sarr, 2 big losses for them. But let's not forget, they've still got Kulusevski. They've still got Son. They've still got Solanke, players that can really hurt you on their day. And if we're not up to scratch defensively, they will score goals. Look, even in the game where we beat them 6-3, I don't think we played poor in that game. Well, far from it. We played excellent in that game. They still managed 3 goals. Like, how many times a team score 3 goals and lose? Let's be real. So they can score goals. So we can't take anything for granted in this game. But we also know we can as well. We also know that we can get at this attack. So we can get at their defense. We also know that we can put a hurting on them. That was with the main team, though. Will some of those players play? That's the question. Apologies, guys. A bit parched after this filming as well. I'll be going to the gym as well. So just trying to stay hydrated, trying to get that summer body in spring, if you know what I mean. So we'll see. All right. As always, guys, I'm going to go through what I believe could be the starting lineup, or maybe a bit of both, who I'd like to see in the starting lineup and what I believe will be the starting lineup. So in goal, I think Kelleher will get the nod. So I think Kelleher in goal. Now, right back. Shout out to MK Toe. If you know the joke, you know the joke. This was a joke that we had in Hassam's stream. Big up Hassam, Tom, and Matt as always. Obviously, big up Drift as well. Drift's just not on that show. Right, so I reckon Karius, gosh, not Karius. I reckon Kelleher. If Karius plays, and I'm throwing everything in the bin. I'm going Kelleher in goal. At right back, I'm saying Trent. Trent needs to get back on that pitch ASAP, and he needs to atone for what he did, and he needs to show the world why we have called him one of the best players in world football. He needs to get back out there. Plus, I don't think Connor Bradley is fully fit enough to start a game either. So that's who I'm going with. At centre back, I'm going Kwanzaa and Van Dijk. I'll explain my reasoning to why Van Dijk, in my opinion, should play this game. Kwanzaa will play because Ibu's not playing. I think Arne Slot confirmed that as well. Ibu was knackered and kind of rushed back for that game. So it won't be Ibu playing. It will be Kwanzaa. Obviously, no Joe Gomez because of his injury. And Virgil. You have no one else to play. Ibu's not playing. Gomez isn't playing. So it has to be Virgil. There is a world where Endo could start next to Virgil potentially, but I think Kwanzaa will start. I think he kind of has to start this game, and we go from there. At left back, I think it will be Kostas Tsimikas. I think it will be Tsimikas. I think it kind of has to be. And I think this will be a nice little way for Tsimikas to get back in the run of things. He should hopefully get at least 2 games back-to-back or 2 starts back-to-back. And again, the reason why I'm not hesitant to start Virgil in this game is because I don't think we'll see him against Accrington and Stanley. So, in midfield now, this is where I think it gets a little bit trickier. I think we'll actually go Mac and Grav. I don't think Jones covered himself in any sort of glory in the game. So for that reason, I think it'll be Mac and Grav in the pivot. In the 10, I think it will be Harvey Elliott. Oh, in fact, could Endo get a start? Oh, this is a tough one. I actually think Endo could and should maybe get a start, if I'm going to be honest. But Endo will definitely play against Accrington. All right, so I would start McAllister and Gravenberch, and then I'd play Elliott in the 10. And look, the reason I'm saying that is because Endo, for me, will come on during the game, and then he will also start the game against Accrington and Stanley as well. So I think, like, for me, if we can get as much done in this first leg as possible, it just relieves the pressure. It allows us to rest players maybe for the second game or for the second leg. Also allows us to rest players before Premier League games as well. I'm going Elliott in the 10. I don't think Jones will start this game. Left wing. This is a tricky one. All right, so I'm going to go Jota starting down the middle. I think Jota will start this game. And because of that, I think Diaz. No, saying this is Gakpo's competition though. It's got to be Gakpo, man. It's got to be. Plus, I think Gakpo can get a rest against Accrington and Stanley as well. I'm going Gakpo on the left, Jota through the middle, and then on the right, the temptation is Salah, but also Chiesa's right there, and he's barely played. Can Chiesa start a game? Is he fit enough to start a game? Darwin is suspended for this game, hence why I've not put Darwin in the starting lineup. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a semi-final. I'm going Salah. So my team from goalkeeper to striker is Kelleher in goal, Trent, Kwanzaa, Virgil, Tsimikas, McAllister, Gravenberch, Salah, Elliott in the 10, Gakpo on the left, and Diogo Jota through the middle. Right. Oh, no. You're right. He's suspended for the Forest game. Darwin can play this game. Darwin can. Again, respectfully, though, I'm not starting Darwin. I'm not starting him. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it for obvious reasons, but I'm not starting him ahead of Jota. And I think this could be a game where Jota gets a goal or two potentially and builds up some match fitness. You lot, don't do this. I don't want to see damn and laughing faces. I'm not doing. No, don't do this, you lot. Don't do that. I know what you lot are like. Don't do that. I don't try it, Ahija. No, don't call Drift's name. Don't do that. You lot, don't do that. Don't start beef where there's no beef. What's wrong with you lot? You lot love to see drama here, innit? Just let me live, man. I just said I weren't going to play him. I'm not calling him no names. I ain't doing nothing bad. Allow me, man. You lot are vicious in the chat. Horrible, horrible bunch you lot when you want to be. Something else. Yes, I thought he suspended. I thought he was suspended. Drifty clipping it. you lot are something else, man. You lot are literally something else. All right. So if this is my starting lineup, I'm going to try and go a step further here and plan for potential substitutions. So for me, Trent can play the 90. He's not playing against Accrington. Or if he does play against Accrington, it'll be towards the end of the game. So Trent can play the 90. Virgil will probably have to play the 90 because we haven't got any other fullbacks, and Simicast can play the 90. So I'm taking off Grav for Endo, Mac for Jones, Salah, Chiesa, Jota, Nunes, and Gakpo for Diaz. So again, even though I'm starting these players, even though I'm saying, shout out to Big Yards. This is what I'm saying. Bare snitches in the chat. Bare, bruv. I can't say nothing without a snitch just appearing and go, what did Cal say? What is I'm going to tell Drifty. I'm going to tell Drifty. Allow me, you lot, man. You lot are terrible. Terrible when you want to be. So yeah, even though I'm starting a lot of the main hitters, I would like to see Endo for Grav, Jones for McAllister, Chiesa for Salah, Jota for Nunes, and then Gakpo for Diaz, which for me would allow the players to hopefully win the game, but also some of those players to get a rest as well. And then those players who are coming off, I kind of don't want to see against Accrington Stanley. Maybe Jota, but the rest I don't need to see against Accrington Stanley. So that would be my starting lineup and the substitutions that I would make, people. Let me know about yours in the comments. In terms of Spurs, I don't know who they've got fit and who they haven't got fit. I know Sarr and Maddison are out suspended. I presume Romero and Van der Ven are still out injured as well. If that is the case, then I think Udogi's out as well. So Spence will probably play left backs. Porro probably play right back. Still Forster in goal. Basuma, I'm guessing, will play midfield. I'm not sure. Maybe next to Bergvall. I reckon the front three of Son. Oh, actually, I think we could see a front three of Werner, Solanke, and Kulusevski. I think Werner on the break and playing against Trent with how he played the other day, I think they could potentially look at exposing that with Werner's pace, etc. I think Son kind of plays into Trent's hands because I don't think this version of Son's going to outpace Trent or rough Trent up, whereas I think Werner could do that to Trent. Their third goalkeeper, Brennan Johnson, I don't think will start the game either. I think he'll come off the bench. So yeah, for me, people, I'm confident going into this game. Not arrogant. Before anyone says anything, I'm confident now, and I think we will get the job done. I expect us to get the job done, and I think we should be going out there to get the job done. So yeah, we will see. We will see. I'm gonna go for Donovan said 7-2. We're never gonna beat them by that score, not this time. I'm gonna go for 3-1. Shout out to Bayesian Pops. Look at that. Syncing up. Big up Bayesian Pops. Guys, subscribe to Bayesian Reds TV as well, everyone, if you haven't already. Our brothers from Barbados and the guest from the USA and Chris Angel, who makes appearances on that channel as well. Go and support the brothers. Yeah, I'm going 3-1. I don't think Spurs are going to be as open as they were in the first game we played them recently. Eric FC, is Cal done with the green screen? For now, yeah. I'm just trying something different, to be honest, guys. I think I'm seeing a lot of content creators not using the green screen as much. I think if we mix things up a little bit, it could be nice. Obviously, I get to showcase my shirts rather than it taking up space in my wardrobe as well. The only thing is when I'm doing the Sanderson show, I'll have to use different shirts there instead. But that's a minor. That's a 2-minute thing. And at least I can change shirts and stuff. And we played a nice little game earlier on Hassam's channel, which we can play that now if I'm going to be honest, guys. So I've given my score prediction. So preview's done. 3-1 Liverpool, I believe, and I think we navigate through. I want to ask you guys, who's the first person you think of when you see each shirt? So you got this shirt, this one. I don't know how much of this one you can see. I'll move it over a little bit. So that's this season's away kit. You got 0809, you got the grey kit, and you got our first night kit. So he just says, which shirt behind you is your favorite? My favorite shirt out of all of these, my favorite looking shirt is this one. This is my favorite looking shirt. My favorite shirt in terms of nostalgia, what it means to me and everything, is this one. One of my favorite shirts. When I used to play football regularly, I used to always try and wear this shirt. I'd wear it when I play football, get home, wash it straight away, and have it ready for the next game. So yeah, I love this shirt. But yeah, this one's my favorite looking shirt out of all the shirts here. So I just go through and I'll say which player, which shirt and the player associated in my mind with it. So with this one, I've got Sadio Mane, and anytime I see this kit, I just think of Mane. This kit, I'm not saying the best players, by the way. It's just the first player that comes to mind. Benteke, I think of with this kit. We signed Benteke when we had this kit, and I remember Benteke with this kit. This kit is a Salah kit. This is Salah. I look at that and I see Mo Salah. I see him in front of West Ham celebrating. This is Mo Salah. This kit right here, Stevie Gerrard. Also Torres as well. Gerrard and Torres, their connection in this kit, man. Special. Then this kit, there's a few players I think of, but you're going to say a weird one here. If you watch the Sam show, you'll know who I'm going to say. Albert Riera is the one I think of in that kit. I don't know why, but whenever I look at that kit, the first player I think of is Albert Riera. I could think of so many other players who played in this kit, but it's Albert Riera. I don't know why, but Albert Riera. And then this one, the Nike one, our first Nike kit, Thiago Alcantara. Only has to be. It has to be him. It's got to be Thiago. Let me move it along so you can see it a bit better. Yeah, Thiago Alcantara. That's the first person. Oh, Kabak is a yikes. A yikes. No, not Kabak for me. Thiago straight for me for that kit. So yeah, but people, look, I'm gonna wrap up there. As I said, I need to get to the gym and try and shed some of this weight that I'm carrying around the midriff. So if you haven't already, please guys, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I am 50-50 as to whether I'm going to be at the game tomorrow doing fan cam. So I'm 50-50, but we will definitely have a watch along over on Big Up, and then we'll be back here for the live match reaction. Alex, bro, trust me. The belly's not bellying, bro. The abs aren't abbing. No, I need to get into the gym. To be honest, I have lost a decent amount of weight. Sean, I can't even blame it on Christmas. I've actually lost weight over Christmas. I didn't go as crazy at Christmas as I thought I would. But yeah, I want to get into good shape, guys. So I need some inspiration, some tips, some advice. Shout out to Sam's Fitness, who has helped me out with some advice in the past as well. So anyone's got some good advice on how to shed some weight, do let me know, and how to get some muscle as well. I wanna have these arms looking big. So yeah, let me know, people. If you can, do join us on Big Up. I can't stress it enough, guys. I know a lot of you prefer YouTube, and you may have been on Big Up and maybe had a bad experience. I promise you, Big Up is where it's at for the watch along now, guys. I promise you. It's so much more interactive. We can do so much more on there. We have a tactics board on there. There's a new function and a new overlay that's going to be starting very soon. It's going to be excellent. It really is going to be excellent. So yeah, just keep an eye out, people. Keep an eye out. But look, enough love to you all, people. Okay, I'm going to get on the weights, bro. I'm going to get on the weights. But enough love to you all, people. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Tom, I'm not going to smoke weed and eat chicken, bro. Come on, Thomas, man. Come on. I'm trying to get healthy, bro. But nah, big up to all of you. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish and we're out, people. Take care.